Bo, have you heard? Nigel Farage is going to Davos.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay. Next, he'll be in the Bilderberg group. Why not?
I mean,
why not? He's part of the blob, the establishment. That's what he's always wanted, isn't it? This is what Nigel's always wanted, isn't it? To be in the club. That's what he's always wanted. Finally, they're starting to open the doors up for him, much to their own chagrin. He's getting what he always wanted. Good for Nigel. Good for Nigel.
Mental. This is The Guardian, which is not great, obviously. But, I mean, astute observations here. For years, he's derided the annual gathering at Davos as a smug and conspiratorial meeting of enemies of the nation state. But this week, Nigel Farage will himself be rubbing shoulders with the globalists, quote unquote, he has so reviled. So Farage's itinerary at the Swiss ski resort remains unclear. Although his Reform UK deputy Richard Tice said on Sunday he hoped Farage would get a chance to speak to Donald Trump, who is also attending the event run by the WEF, which, I mean, I don't like the fact that Trump attends either. I think the whole thing's fucking disgraceful. It needs to be dismantled. I mean, yeah, I'm massively against this. So in many ways, it makes sense for a politician whose party is tipped to form the next UK government to go to Davos. No, it doesn't. Given the wealth of networking opportunities at an event frequented by world leaders. If you become a world leader, you can just network with world leaders.
Yeah.
What, like, by definition, you are in that network at that point. This is absurd. Rachel Reeves among them this year, bankers, financiers, and others. Tice told the BBC that the intention was for Farage, who presents Trump as being his friend, although they don't even speak, so that's clearly not true, to use the event as a chance to tell the president about his worries over the US threatening tariffs against the UK and other European nations as part of efforts to annex Greenland. Well, Trump will just tell him to fuck off. Trump's not going to care. Oh, so Farage, leave me alone. You piss out. Like, he's not going to care. This is the statement from Tice. Let's hope they have an opportunity to have some words. Both will have very, very busy schedules for sure. But in a sense, that's where real friendship can come in to say, look, we don't understand what you're trying to achieve. This is the wrong way to go about it. Everyone knows what he's trying to achieve. Are you retarded? Trying to get Greenland, obviously. That's not difficult. Everyone knows what he's trying to achieve. He's trying to get Greenland. What? Anyway.
I mean, Tice is retarded, but...
I know that. Yeah, true. Sorry, my mistake. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I hate this.
Yeah. I mean, me too. It is annoying because that statement you read at the top of the thing where he said, reread that for us real quick, because that was a strong statement. Right at the very top, said Nigel had called them a smug cabal of...
Oh, yeah. So... What was that? He's derided the annual gathering at Davos as a smug and conspiratorial meeting of enemies of the nation state.
Yeah. Right. That's a strong statement, right? That's good. That's lovely to hear because that's correct, isn't it? Okay. My thoughts and feelings about this. One, there is an argument to be made. The networking is important and plugging yourself into various power structures and things is important. Okay. The politics is the art of the compromise, all that sort of thing. Okay. So that's not insane. But then there's leadership, right? Then there's real leadership and not being led around by your nose. You be the leader in the room. You have your values and your worldview and everyone will follow you. That's what leadership is. Being a leader is. If you really thought that Davos and the WEF were just a smug and conspiratorial meeting of enemies of the nation state, if you really, really thought that and believed it for reals, right, you wouldn't dream of going to Davos then. The strong thing to do, right, the real leadership thing to do, if Nigel was a true leader of men, he would not accept a Davos invitation. You would hope, you would think. And when asked, oh, Nige, don't you think it would be just prudent to go? He would just reiterate, no, they're a smug conspiratorial meeting of enemies of the nation state. Why would I go there? When I'm in number 10, I may allow some of them to meet me. Right? That would be leadership. Right? If I need to meet with global spanning financiers, then I may allow them to meet with me when I'm in power. That would be leadership, wouldn't it? But no, just crawls along. Oh, they finally offered me to go, so of course I'll go. Of course I'll be their little lapdog.
He is honestly such a bitch. This is the same, in my other line of work. I discuss movies, right? And everyone talks about the Oscars. They're basically being irrelevant, and they are irrelevant in the eyes of the audience. They've been irrelevant for years. It's exactly the same as this. No world citizen likes Davos. No world citizen likes the WEF. In fact, everyone who knows about it thinks that it's really, 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 really bad. Everyone hates it. But all world leaders keep attending these events and giving legitimacy behind it, right? The world leaders, Nigel Farage included in this now, give legitimacy, right? They endorse this meeting, right? It's exactly the same as the Oscars. Actors attending it endorse it, give it legitimacy by their presence there. It's the same here.
Yeah.
It's a much stronger statement, like you said. It's leadership as well. When you're like, no, I'm not going to go there. Why the fuck would I go there? No, they can come to me if they want. Well, that's how this works. I'm a world leader. When I'm in number 10, they come to me. I'm not going to go there. And all these statements, just by the way, all this, the same applies to Trump. Like, I think it's ridiculous that Trump's going there. I think it's absurd. Hopefully, in a week or so's time, whenever it's on, because I think it's literally next week, isn't it? We'll get statements from Trump which are hilarious, and he'll be calling everyone absolute losers, globalist freaks running green energy. But we won't be getting that from Farage. That's the difference. So as much as I don't like the fact that Trump's there, at least there's like a 50, not even that, maybe a 70-30% chance he's going to get up on stage and insult them.
Yeah.
You won't get that from Farage. Guarantee it.
Yeah. That was something I was going to say. It would be worth going in order to pour scorn on them to their faces, which you may well get from Trump. In that case, if that were the case, then that would be brilliant, and I'd have no problem with that. But yeah, I highly suspect, exactly as you said, I highly suspect that's not what Nigel's going to be doing. He's going to be going there and kissing ass.
Yeah.
Taking names and kissing ass, serious style. I would have thought. If he does go there and gets up and tells them all that they're smug, conspiratorial enemies of the nation state to their faces, that would be brilliant. I would clap that. Nigel would go up in my estimation significantly at that point. I mean, it's not the only sort of forum, is it? There's things like the Bilderberg group I mentioned, or like the Bohemian Grove in the United States. There's various get-togethers of extremely rich and powerful people. It's not, Davos isn't the only one. The WEF is not the only thing like that. But nonetheless, it's actually, I think it's actually blown up a bit in popular consciousness, the importance of Davos. But nonetheless, when you see who attends, it is quite remarkable. Yeah. It is really quite remarkable who attends Davos. Like the list of the ultra powerful go there. It is quite remarkable. Even people that are out of office, like Tony Blair will go and things. Real power players, power brokers, people a lot of people will never have heard of, like certain Saudi princes, or like the ruler of Bahrain or something or other, or like some Indian billionaire most people haven't heard of, but they're like in the top 10 billionaires of billionaires type thing. We'll see. I mean, fingers crossed Nige goes there and does pour scorn on them. I'd put 20 quid on the fact that's not going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, likewise. All right, there you go. Love it. Not